Yeah, good morning to one and all. So now we will discuss a topic that is a deflating index number. Deflating index number. So what is a deflating index number symbol? The deflating index number refers to changes in money wages and money income. Money wages and money income. So due to the prices, nothing but when the price changes, so automatically we will get changes in money wages or money income. Or else deflating means making allowances for the effect of changing price level. Simple allowances for the effect of changing price level. For example, if you take the employees in the private sector as well as government sector, how they can get the increment in the salaries because of price level changes or price changes. For example, if you take into account nowadays the price of the commodities has been changes. For example, vegetables, rice, oil, etc. So they can take the basic commodities. On the base of commodities prices, they can increase their salaries. For example, how the commodities price has been increases, how much it can be changes. So on the base of the price levels, so they are going to changes their wages or wage rates. For example, if you take it account, so when you ask in your village, so for the labor, for example, if you have any work, so if you offer some rate, nothing, if you offer some wage, 200 rupees per day, will they come nowadays? No, because they may say that, so nowadays all the price has been increases, therefore I may not come for the 200 rupees at wage rate of 200 rupees per day. If you offer 500 rupees or 600 rupees, they may come because all the price of the commodity has been increases. For example, if you take petrol prices or diesel prices or oil prices or vegetable prices, if you take the inflation is there, so due to the changes in the money wages can affect. So simple here, the main allowance for the effect of change in price level. Simple here, if you take governments or employees, so how the government can give some allowances to the employees. So due to change in price level, for example, they may increase the DA or TA or something. They can change the HRA also. So why they can change that this kind of things? Due to change in price level. Due to change in price level. And as the price increases, the money wages also increases. For example, as I told you that if you ask any labor in your home or in your village, so they cannot come at 20 rupees. But if you offer more, nothing but if you offer more 500 or 600 rupees, so they may come. Nothing but nowadays the price of the commodities has been improved. Therefore, the money wages also increases, but the real income is decreases. For example, if you think, so nowadays they are working at 600 rupees or 700 rupees, but whatever they are getting income, when they compare to their expenditure, the surplus is very less. That's why the real income is very less. The real income is decreases. When price increases, the money wages increases, but the real income is decreases. The real income is decreases. So here money wages. What is money wages? Or it is also known as the nominal wages. What is meant by money wages? The wages that are paid to a person regardless of inflation rate in the market. For example, see, as the price of the commodity increases, we cannot increase. For example, nowadays, see, the oil price has been increased from 100 rupees to 140 or 170. So, did we increase the wages for the laborers that much rate? No. So, therefore, the money wages are called nominal wages. So, the wages are paid to the person regardless of inflation rate in the market. And money wages do not take into consideration the purchasing power. So you see, the money wages do not take into consider the purchasing power or triple P, purchasing power parity. Sometimes we can measure the purchasing power. And the employees receive the amount that is promised to him when she is hired. For example, so the money wages nothing but, so before employing the labor, we can fix the rate. For example, for the construction of field. So before give some work to labor, so we will fix the rate. For example, at 500 rupees, if you are interested, you can come. That we can fix the rate. So the employee receives the amount that is promised to him or her when he or she is hired. Nothing but మనం కూలింగ్ తీసుకున్నప్పుడు మనకు తెలియని మనీ వేజెస్. And what is the real wages? Yeah, the difference between money wages and real wages. See, the real wages refers to compensation that inflation into considering the tabulation. The money wages, on the other hand, is just payment done for the labor done within an organization. For example, real wages, see, for example, the employees, they may get the HRA or incremental last year. For example, if the government has taken GO in order to increase that DA or HRA something, so they may implement from the last year also. It means that they may pay some compensation how much they lost from the last 1 year. It means that the real wages refers to compensation that takes inflation into consideration in the tabulation, and money wages on the other hand just payment done for the labor. See, money wages they cannot consider the compensation how much they lost. For example, today we employed a labor at 500 rupees, but after 1 year or 1.5 year we may not pay compensation how much the labor has lost on this day. Do we pay like that? No. So that is the money wages. So it is mostly determined by the government set regulations such as minimum wages. Minimum wages. I hope you understood what is my real wage rate and money wage rate. Yes, please. Anybody didn't understand? Then I will explain again, please. Yeah, Kathy, Visto, and others. Kavya Sri, Shankar, Swati, Sushant, Ravi Shankar. See, another one, the meaning, the real wages, the income expressed in terms of purchasing power as opposed to the actual money is received. For example, he may receive some money, but how much he is spending that money in order to purchase some goods and services. So that is the real wages. So what happens to real wages depends on changes in both money wages and prices. As I told you, real wages can depends on the money wages as well as prices. So this is the real in the real wages. The real wages index calculation is how we are going to calculate the real wage index number. It is real wage index number is current year real wages divided by base real wages into 100 into 100 into 100. And the real income index, real income index. So here the next one index is real income index. Real income index, real income index. Then the current year money income, current year money income divided by base year money income, base year money income into 100, or the real income index is equal to money income by divided by cost of living index, cost of living index into 100. So these are how we are going to construct a real wage index or real income index. This is the formulas. This is the formulas. Have you understood the introduction of that deflating? How you are going to measure it? So you will take an example, then you will going to understand that how you are going to construct an index number. This is a theoretically, economical. So in the economic subject, I think you might have studied about that real wages and money wages. Then once you can go through it, then you will get easily. Yeah. So you can take an example, then you can understand easily. Question. You can take calculate real wages index number. Calculate the real wages index number. So data is like this. For example, here wages price. You can take this notes. So you can take wage, for example, in 2010, the wage rate for an employee, any company, for example, you take 800, 809, maybe 825, 879, 920, 938, 924, 924. So the prices, for example, to take any prices. So in this 2010, the wage rate is 800. The price is 100, for example. Here 105, 110, 120, 120, 140. Then, so here this is the data which has given the examiner. So they ask the question is that calculate the real wage index number. Real wage index number. So what is the real wage index? So here the first we need to find out the real wages. Real wages. So here first we need to find out the real wages. Then after that we can find out the real wage index number. First we can find out the real wages. Real wages. What is the real wages formula? Money wages by price. Simple here. This is the indexes. This is the price wages and price index. Okay. So real wages formula is nothing but that money wages. Simple. Wages divided by price index. So this is simply I am going to say that real wages is equal to wages 800 divided by 100 into 100. So here 100 cancel, then you will get it 100, 800. Like that, see here I am going to write again 819 divided by how much? Prices 105 into 100. So how much will you get it, Amma? So we can calculate it. See, 819. 819 into 100 divided by 105. 105. How much you got it? 780. 780. Like that. So 825 divided by 110 into 100. Simple here. Again I am writing. See. How much will it come? 825 by 110 into 100. Simple. 825 divided by 110. How much into 100? 750. So like that. So you will get it 750 and 730, 736. We can check it because 920 divided by 135. So here somewhat 750, 879 by 120 into 100, 732.5. Then 138. Into 100, 670. And 24 divided by 140 into 100, 660. Okay. So this how we calculate this is the index, right? So after calculating the real wages, so we need to find out the real wage index. Real wage index. Index number. So as you know that what is the real wage index number formula? What is that? Current year real wages divided by the base year money or base year wages into 100 into 100. So here this is the real wages, for example here real wages divided by the base year wages simply here. Base year the real year real wage sorry the current year wage rate divided by base year wage rate into 100. Simple, the real wage rate how much here? It is starting 800. 800 divided by base year wage rate. How much it is? Here also 800 into 100. So 1 by 1 into 100. So next I am going to show you that next one. So here real wage, current year real wage how much? 780 divided by the base year 819 into 100. Simple, you can calculate here 780 divided by 819. How much it is? 0.952 into 100. 9 to the 95%. 95.23, 95.23, 95.23. Sorry, then next one 750 750 divided by 825 into 100. So how much will get it? 750 divided by 825. How much? 0.90 and 9 into 100. So 90.90. 90.90. Right? So then 732.5 divided by how much? 879 into 100. So 732.5 divided by 829. So you get 88.35. 88.35. 88.35. Then, so next 736 by 7 17 817 732.5 divided by 879. 83 point. Yeah, 83 point. Then 736 divided by 920. So here 736 divided by 920. 0.8 equal to 80%. Right? Then 670 by 938. 938 into 100. So here 138. 672 divided by 938. So 71.4. 71.4. Therefore, next 660 divided by 924 into 100. Into 100. 660 divided by 924. So 71.42. 72.4. See here, when you take it off on this index, see the real wages. For example, here, when you take it up in economics, as wages increases, the prices also increases, the price index, right? So there is a relationship, positive relationship. Both are increases. But when you take into account here also the real wages has been decreases 800, 780, 750, 732, 736, 670, 600, 660. This decreases. When you take real index number also, it is decreases. It is also decreases 100, 95, 90, 83, 80, 71, 71. This decreases. Sometimes here, when they are going to take the real wage index number, base year. For example, sometimes each and every observed year, they will take base year is a 2010 also. They will take 2010. Instead of taking 819, they may take 800. They may take 800. Here also, they may, instead of 879, they may take 800. So like this, they may take. So it depends on the, so which is the base year. So as I taken the base year, nothing but, so the current year as a year, in this current year I have taken wages. But sometimes we need to take the base year. So base year, if you fix, it is only, the base year is, when you compare 16 with 2010. So you should have to take 800. For example, see how we are going to calculate. Simple, I am going to write here. 800 divided by 800 into 100. Always I need to take 800 is the base, is the 100. Okay. Then 780 divided by 800 into 100. Okay. So then 780 by 100. See here. 780 by 100. How much? 97.7, 97.5. Here 100, 97.5. Then 750 divided by 800 into 100. 750 by 100. By 800. How much? 93.75. Then 732.5 divided by 800 into 100. 732.5 divided by 800. 91.56. 56. Then 7 into 100. So here the 736 by 800. And 670 by 800 into 100. 670 divided by 800. 83.75. 660 divided by 800 into 100. 660 divided by 800. 82.5. So here also see, when you observe this index number, as wages increases, the price increases, but the real wage index number is decreases. The real wage number is decreases. See, 100, 97, 93, 91, 92. Here somewhat there is an increases, but when we compare over a period of time, 100 to 97, 93, 91, and 83 and 82. It decreases. So as I told you, see in earlier, so the wage increases, price increases, and the real wages is decreases. Is it true or disproved? Hello? Hello, dear students? Hello? Are you there? Vishal,
Yes, sir.
Sari, Pawan, Kyati, Gustav.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So then you will take another example. Then I will going to give the example. See. So you can practice at home. This one,